So anyone who may be involved with the development of the Shadowrun game, whether that be the tabletop RPG or any of the subsequent awesome video game versions of it, I want to assure them that this is totally not Shadowrun. It's right there in the title. Good morning, everyone. Dave from the wee hours here, back with some more Mad Games Tycoon 2, and Chef Goaty, this time its personal, has been taken off the market, the fourth, I believe, in the Chef Goaty franchise, a mere $386,000 worth of profit. I'll take it. I see the research department isn't doing anything. Why don't you research an engine feature? How about, primitive AI? That's tech level 1. Are we better than that? I feel we're better than that. I might come back to that. I'm going to have you research something else instead. How about a feature? Let's do, everybody loves character customization. That's the part of the game that takes the longest. Now you, over here, you're not really doing anything. Why don't you do, what are we actually working on? We're doing cats rightfully become the dominant species. And some people are working on that, and then Happy Chef Goaty makes a movie, the fifth in the franchise. Hold that thought, graphic studio. Looks like this is actually done. So let's finish development on this, and then let's search for a publisher. Now, what I did not notice, and a commenter pointed this out to me. Commenters point out a lot of stuff to me. Most of it goes in one ear and out the other because, well, that's the way my head works. But this one kind of stuck, which was some of these developers are better at one thing than another. So middle here, they're good at skill games. Their fan base is skill games. So people go to middle if they're skill game players. They know that's where they're going to get their skill games from. Now, what about these guys? These are platformers. You look like racing, and you are, what, strategy? Okay, which one was Happy Chef Goaty makes a movie? It's a puzzle game. Okay, it's a puzzle game. If I go to my development report there. Oh yeah, Isidore, I think your time in Calm Dave Co. is coming to an end. People have reminded me that you've been here forever and you're largely terrible. I was thinking about firing you a long time ago, and I just sort of didn't. You've sort of hidden in your office here in some sort of weird office space kind of thing. But your time is short. So that's a puzzle game. Okay, that's fine. I don't think we saw any developers who were particularly good at or had a fan base of puzzle games. Is that correct? Racing, strategy, skill, and platformers. No. Okay, so 6 of one, half dozen of the other, really. I'll put it in epics, just in case the strategy and the puzzle people get together. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get a little bit of XP with them. Thank you very much for that. Happy Chef Goaty, software rating of 6. And what are... Oh, wow, yeah, we are not doing well. Isidore, you're fired. Yeah, Isidore, I'm sorry, it's just not working out. It's just not working out. Now, I will take a look at possibly a new game designer. Is there anyone who might be good at that around here? Dina, you've got a 37.8. I mean, you're not one of the legendary ones, but you'll do. Now, this team also has a graphic artist, so I won't focus on that. Any other game designers, game testers, programmers, scientists? No, I think it's down to, what's your name here? Dina. Yeah, you're in. You're hired. What are your traits? You never freeze, so you don't need heat in your office. Well, too bad, you've got it. You don't need high-quality equipment, and you don't complain about being crowded. That part will work out because it's very crowded in here. Oh, is Dina there? Yeah, Dina's there. Okay. You guys are going to get going on a new game. Right now, Adventure and Evolution are hot. We're already doing an Adventure Evolution game, but I will go ahead and do an adventure game. I'm just going to kind of mess with things. I'm going to see what happens if I target this towards adults. Will that make any specific difference? So this is going to be an adventure game, and it is going to be about... I don't know, we're very good at Wild West, and it would sync well with adventure. Strangely, Goats does not. I assume if this is bleeding red here, it means don't do an adventure game about goats. Well, what was Goat Simulator then? Well, let's do a Wild West and Angels. We haven't done anything about that yet. Are we going to do a license with this? We could do the Happy Games film license, and I can still use it for 2 more games. Yeah, sure, what the heck? I'm paying for it. I may as well use it. And we'll throw in the Calm Dave Co. engine. Go ahead and throw that in there. Now, platforms. Wonder if we should buy a new kit, a new dev kit? Is there anyone really, really good at saying having a high market share? Or we know the Qataris might end up being popular, but once again, I'm kind of banking everything on the old PC there. The Vector X, oh my god, I had one of those. Like, the whole box was one game. Oh, it was so much fun, though. It's one of the first games I can remember that you could customize. You could actually build your own levels. I'd never seen that in a game before. Anyway, not you, because you got a 0.1% market share. Now, I'm not really seeing anything that thrills me there, so we'll just keep with the Byte 2, obviously, and the Qatari, of course. Again, betting it on the PC now with a 31.6% market share, and you two can kind of just hang out. I'm going to be a little tighter with the money. Not much, mind you. Not much, but a little bit tighter with the money. Copy protection in there, and then what? I would like you guys to focus a lot here. And then everything else can be just sort of middle of the road. Put in all the languages, naturally. And of course, all of the things. Why wouldn't we put in all of the things? Now, it's a Wild West adventure game about angels, and it's got a movie tie-in. Now what do? I think we're going to get right to the point with this one. Happy Games told us to make an angel game. Yeah, we're not messing around. We're letting the public know that we are being bought out. We are being bought out by Happy Games. Happy Games told us to make an angel game, so we're making an angel game. Go ahead and fire that one off, please. You're going to get in on that. Now, where's my QA guy over here? You are here. All right, I would like you to improve gameplay on Happy Games told us to make an angel game. I think that would be a good thing. Why don't you do... just for experimentation, I'm going to see what happens if I throw the whole ball of wax in there. The entire kitchen sink in there, and see what you do with that information. And why don't you start a marketing campaign for that as well? You market... where did it go in here? Happy Games told us to make an angel game. Spend some money here. Do a radio ad. I'm sure all the people who are going to be buying that game are listening to a radio. And you guys aren't doing anything either. How would you like to work on the next Chef Goaty? So I want you guys to get going on Happy Chef Goaty, Last of the Goats. See, what we're going to do is we're going to tease this. Like, this is the last of the Chef Goaty line, last of the franchise, maybe the last time you will get to be able to play as Chef Goaty. That may or may not be true. It's a monster of a franchise. But we will tease the public by saying this is it. Last time to be Chef Goaty. Happy Chef Goaty, Last of the Goats. There we go. They're already excited. Of course they are. Cats rightfully become the dominant species is finished, but riddled with bugs, sometimes like a real cat. Let's continue development of that. You guys aren't doing anything at all. Why don't you work on some high-quality graphics for Happy Chef Goaty, Last of the Goats, and let's just throw in literally everything and see what happens. Now, the research department is finished, and I did see, while I was kind of letting time tick by here, some other things opened up. However, I think we'll just blaze through some topics right now. And actually, you know what I'm going to do with you guys? Start that automatically. And I'll come back and turn it off if I remember to. I probably won't, but I'll come back and turn that off, and then you can do something else. But that'll just get a bunch of topics under our belt. Most of the ones in the first part of the alphabet, but hopefully the next thing that pops up begins with an A or a B as a very hot topic. Happy Chef Goaty, Last of the Goats is done, and actually not that bug-ridden. So let's get that going in there. Sound is working on Cats Become the Dominant Species. It's going to take a while to get the bugs out of that. Gameplay is still working on Happy Games told us to make an angel. The research marketing people over here, the marketers, not the researchers, they're doing a thing. Is everybody broadly doing a thing? Yes, Happy Games told us to make an angel. Let's continue development on that and shave the bugs out of it. Yes, Ninja Fishwalker, not our strongest addition to the video game market. Let's just pretend that one never existed, shall we? Extreme Alien Olympics, not doing much better if we're honest, but Happy Chef Goaty makes a movie, already a monster. Of course it is. It's Chef Goaty. Just checking that we're all doing things, right? We're all doing a thing. Yes, it does look like we're all doing things. Good. Oh, you're researching Hospital. Excellent. I'll go make Theme Hospital. I loved that game. I see we've done the graphics for Happy Chef Goaty Last of the Goats. How is that broadly coming along? Oh, we're down to 0 bugs. Oh, okay, slow it down. Extreme Alien Olympics taken off the market and buried in a pit where it probably belongs. All right, you're done. Great. So what kind of game is that again? That is a puzzle game. Okay, a puzzle game. Do we have anyone who might be good at that sort of thing or have a fan base that would be attracted to that? Puzzle, puzzle, puzzle. I see strategy. What is this? This is adventure. Okay, remember that. Remember that one. That's adventure. I'm not seeing any puzzle games. Your skill, what is that? Oh, simulation. Oh, okay. I don't think we've researched that yet. Platformers and adventure and skill. No puzzle games. Okay, well, then we're just going with somebody who will pay us for this. So, Sunwork, we've worked with you in the past. You can get our game out there. Now, that's a little bit better than we've been doing recently. 58% on Happy Chef Goaty. It is the 6th in the franchise. I mean, even I'm tired of it at this point, and I created Chef Goaty. So that must mean somebody has nothing to do. Yes, you guys. Why don't you, do you want to develop an engine? No. How about updates and add-ons? Let's do a free update for Happy Chef Goaty, Last of the Goats, and it can have a new game mode and improved controls. I did see in the review, people thought the controls were mediocre. Maybe that will help with that. Yeah, I think Happy Chef Goaty is coming to an end. Chef Goaty's time is dwindling. Only 164,000 on Happy Chef Goaty Makes a Movie already off the market. Ooh, that's a little grim. I hope we at least make our money back with Happy Chef Goaty Last of the Goats. It's a games convention. Okay, just the middle booth, please. Let's hype up Happy Chef Goaty, of course. And cats rightfully become the dominant species because everyone should know about that game. Oh, a little quick 1,100 fans. And you, P.S. you, are bug-free. Hang on. So your game about evolution and adventure, right? That's your thing, right? Evolution and adventure. Okay, can we find a publisher? Because we saw a couple that would be into an adventure game. They're all gone. Of course they are. All right, well, we've got skill and strategy and platformers. Well, it's cat games, so I guess strategy? Because that's how you try and deal with a cat. Okay, every game we've done about kitties has been awful, and I'm starting to feel bad about that. I think the game might be rigged against kitties, and therefore it's the worst game in the world. You guys don't seem to be doing anything. How would you like to start developing a new game? Well, it's not actually that close to the end of the year. Thought I might wait for the end of the year to tick over and see if there's any new stuff. Let's do... Hold that thought. I want to look at something real quick. I think the things that I see the most in the publishers are platformers, strategy, and skill. Now, what's not hot right now? I know it's done. What's not hot? Sports. Great, we're not doing that right now. So let's do a game. Let's do a new game. And what kind of game is this going to be? We can do skill, we can do strategy. Actually, I haven't done anything with strategy yet. We could do a platformer. Let's do... What do I think I see the most of? I'm going to take a shot on a platformer right now. And the topic could be evolution, because that's hot right now. And the subtopic could be elves, because everybody loves elves. And this one I'm keeping right down the middle. Just right down the middle. Just put an equal amount of time into everything, and it's going to have an equal amount of things in it. Thank you very much. We can do character customization now. Excellent. And all of those things, because I like having all the things. I don't know why I wouldn't put all the things in if I've got room for them. I could still put one more in here. I should check research, see if they've done anything along those lines. So an evolution game about elves. Grow your ears. It's a very boring game, I'm not going to lie. It's really just, with the character customization feature that we've added in, it's really just designing elf ears, and then you just sort of, look at them. But it's technically about evolution somehow, and it's a platformer. I guess you could jump around platforms and try and get different bits of ears that you could staple onto yourselves. And okay, it's just all gone horribly wrong. Somebody produced this game, and sound doesn't have anything to do. So let's get them working on that. Go work on Grow Your Ears with some UI, sounds, and ambiance. You're going to want a lot of ambiance with that. Is anyone else not doing anything? You're still working on Happy Games Told Us to Make an Angel. Is everyone else busy? No, you're not busy at all. Now, I'm just throwing them on a quick commissioned work until I think of something better for them to be doing. Now, graphics. Can you work on Grow Your Ears? Can we have 2 specialists working on something at the same time? Just in case we can. I mean, your little dependency lines are heading over there. I feel that's a positive move. Still 9 bugs in Happy Games Told Us to Make an Angel game. And everyone else is kind of busy. You're not doing anything. Why don't you do special marketing? I don't even know what that means. Cats rightfully become the dominant species. Yes, I would like you to do that. We could publish a demo or do fake user reviews. Well, of course, if they don't get caught. Or a demo. I wish more games did that. More games are doing that. It's actually a great trend. Yeah, no, let's publish a demo of this. Absolutely. Because I haven't spent enough money yet, I'm going to see if I can hire another graphic designer for the graphics department, because heck, I put the extra desk in there. I may as well. Esther, Fritz, you're all sort of around the same level of skill. Anyone legendary, anyone really, really awesome at graphics in here? Not particularly. You're all around the 38, 39 mark. All right, Udo, you live with me now, and you go live in the graphics department. Ooh, there's a new engine available. The X-Work engine, you say. I wonder what that does for a living. I guess we'll soon find out. How are you guys doing over here? What have you researched? Have you researched I see you're down to superheroes. Cancel your task. I do want to cancel your task. I want to see what you've done. Topics. Okay, so you're just kind of picking them at random. Oh, casinos, we gotta have that. It seems the demo of Cats Rightfully Become the Dominant Species was not very good, and we've lost a little hype about that. Okay, that one's gonna have to go in the pit as well, and Happy Chef Goaty, Last of the Goats, has not even made its money back. Alright, that may actually be the last of the Chef Goaty games. However, Happy Games Told Us to Make an Angel game is done, so we could finish that. Is there anyone who has a fan base of adventure? No, of course there isn't. Of course, it's skill and platformers and strategy. Who's going to pay us a little bit more epics? Yeah, go ahead and get that going on, please. Send it out the door. It's not your fan base, and people are probably going to hate it. Yeah, they kind of do. Oh, a mere 47 bugs in Grow Your Ears. Let's see if we can get those out of there. I see you're not doing anything. Why don't you do bug fixing for Grow Your Ears? Why don't you see if you can help out getting some of those bugs out of there? Now let's put research on something big like a new genre. Let's do an economic simulation game. Yeah, we'll do a tycoon game. That'll be fun. I've got the teams working on just some regular short assignments right now because I haven't had a good thought about what else they should be doing with their time. And largely, except for marketing, everyone else is kind of done with their thing. Why don't you do some market research? Conduct new market research, please. Give me an idea of what's going to be hot and what's going to be not in the future. You're done. Okay. What would I do a game of? An adventure game is obviously still going to be, well, it's going to be hot right now. However, it is getting towards the end of the year. We might not be able to finish the game and get all the bugs out of it before that year ticks over, and wouldn't it be just my luck that adventure games were no longer hot? There's nothing I want to make a sequel of because every game is tanked. Let's just go off on a different tangent now. Let's just do something completely different from what we've been doing. Let's target seniors, really? I doubt it. Teenagers, okay. And then let's do a strategy game. Yeah, let's do a strategy game that is, how many new things did you get me here? You got me casinos, got me agents, cyberpunk contract killer. Oh yeah, we're doing that. Throw the Calm Dave Co. engine in there, and just for the PC, what if I made it just for the PC? I'm sure I would lose a bunch of potential customers because they wouldn't have a PC. And I guess my only real benefit would be I wouldn't spend the money getting these kits. Is there any new dev kits I should be aware of? 7.6 on that arcade. And that's not the worst one I've ever seen. How about the Pretendo? I bet a betting man might put some money down on the Pretendo entertainment system. And I'm not a gambler, I got 21K I can toss at that. Yeah, we're going to buy that. The heck, let's throw it in there. Let's see if anyone's bought a Pretendo yet. Apparently it's got 1.2% of the market share. All of the stuff, obviously. And then, how about this was a little more gameplay than visuals, a little longer than story. Let's just kind of toss these back and forth and see what happens. And why don't you guys do a little bit more on gameplay and techniques, a little less on graphics and sound, and of course all the languages, and then all of the things, please. Now, I know copyright is a very serious issue, not just in the video game industry, but for virtually anything that you put your heart and soul into and produce a product and then somebody totally rips it off. So I want to be very clear about the lack of any copyright issues, because the name of this game is totally not Shadowrun. Okay, totally not Shadowrun. The title is very, very clear. So anyone who may be involved with the development of the Shadowrun game, whether that be the tabletop RPG or any of the subsequent awesome video game versions of it, I want to assure them that this is totally not Shadowrun. It's right there in the title. You go ahead and you take me to court. I will point out to the judge it's totally not Shadowrun. And I'm going to spin the graphics people. Yes, I will cancel your task over to that game. I think that might have a better shot. And then, you know what? I'm throwing all the money at this. If this is the game that breaks us, because we are hemorrhaging money right now, then this is the game that breaks us. But I want to see what happens if we make this thing look awesome. I get a little pop-up there saying they're done with the improvement for Totally Not Shadowrun. So should I move your task to something else, like grow your ears? Is that a thing you can do? No, I think we're done with that. Or you may have already done that. So no, I want you to stop doing whatever it is you're doing. Cancel your task. Oh, no, I don't want to cancel the task then. You said you were done. You gave me a little pop-up there. Maybe you were just done with one part of it. Okay. Well, keep doing what you're doing then. Yeah, cats rightfully become the dominant species, taken off the market, put in the landfill along with a few of our others. I am fully convinced this game is rigged against kiddie games, and therefore it is not a good game. Wow, only 32 bugs in Totally Not Shadowrun. Let's continue the development of that, see if we can shave that down a little bit. What are you doing? Oh, I was having you just do random commissioned work because I couldn't think of anything better. Here, just do that last one and then call me when you're done. You are like a third of the way through economic simulation. Publisher started a marketing campaign for Happy Games Told Us to make an Angel game. That's cool. You're almost done with market research. Maybe I could have you do something very, very similar. Remind me what else it is you do, because I don't think you have any phones to answer right now. Why don't we do a fan campaign? Let's do autograph cards. Wow, that is self-important of us. We did a raffle before. I don't know if it really got anything that we wanted. Just do a, I don't know. I mean, we could do a satisfaction survey and it looks like it'll get us 50 fans. Is that really what we want? Do another raffle. I would love it if they hustled up with Grow Your Ears. Oh, they have. Good. Excellent. I would actually like to get this out in time for Christmas because that's happening sort of nowish. Hang on. Remind me what kind of game that was. I know I just made it. What kind of game? It was a platformer. Okay. Is there anyone who's got a big fan base of platformers? Please? Yes. Actually, Hudson, and we've worked with them before. Okay, your fan base is platformers. Hit it, Hudson. Get this one out in time for the Christmas crowd. The Christmas crowd are not going to buy it because it came in at 34%, but get it out in time for the Christmas crowd, please. I'm going to try one of these contract games just because we've never done it. So, what do I have to do here? Is there anything I need to add to any of this? Or is it just going to go out as is? Like, you give me the parameters. It's for the Pretendo. That's got to be pretty good, right? You give me the parameters and I just make it happen. Is that what we're largely doing? Looks like, well, actually, I set that bit up. But should I be putting these things in here? I'm just going to have them do it. Oh, a main topic must be selected. Okay. Sure, it's martial arts. Yeah, because everybody loves martial arts. And how about it was also pets? It's martial arts hamsters. I know you're calling it Land of Secrets, but it's martial art hamsters. And you can customize the hamsters. That's the big draw of this. You can customize your own Kung Fu Hamster. Are we good? Selected platforms require the following gameplay feature. Pretendo Entertainment controller support. Controller support? Is that the one you want? Yeah, okay, yeah, you were into that. Cool. You receive a bonus as soon as the game has been completed. And the press has rated the game at least 25%. Okay, we could probably pull off 25%. Sound person, why don't you do some I didn't realize I should have, probably should have put some more things in it. Land of Secrets, which is really Kung Fu Hamster. Oh, I haven't selected an improvement. Well, let's throw a couple of those in there. And Gameplay Dude. Why don't you do some gameplay on this, on Land of Secrets, which is really Kung Fu Hamster. And these guys don't really have anything to be doing right now. Let's just get them developing a game. I'd like to actually get another piece of property, which is not happening anytime in the near future, and put out a really big office and get a whole huge team in there, but that's not going to happen anytime soon. So, main genre, I'm not going to count on adventure, because we're not going to get that done before the end of the year. So how about... Let's do a strategy. Actually, let's do a role-playing game. And the main topic could be pirates. That makes sense. And then the subtopic could be rugby. Right. Pirates who play rugby. This game just writes itself. I'm even going to go ahead and use up the last of my license there. Should the name be used as the game? No. I'll tell you this time. I know with Happy Games told us to make an Angel game, we were a little fussy about that, but not this one. Throw in the Calm Dave Co. engine, because why wouldn't you? Let's take a stab at that Pretendo there. I got a good feeling about that one. So let's get the team working on Captain Scrum Scores a Try, because those two words are the only real thing I know about rugby, even though I've played it a few times. Captain Scrum Scores a Try. It's our role-playing game about pirates who play rugby, because of course it is. How's oh god, Grow Your Ears is going to tank. Oh lord, it's award season. Get me worst game of the year. What are we, 5 years in a row? Yep. Cats rightfully become the dominant species. I believe that's 5 years in a row. Worst game of the year. Might be 4, but we are the brand leader in worst games of the year. So Land of Secrets is done. I could hand it out the door right now. P.S. It's Kung Fu Hamster. I may as well shave some bugs out of it. They might like it more. It might get a higher rating if there's less bugs in it. I've got to feel that's got to be a positive thing. Oh, you're done. Why don't you do a marketing campaign for... no, not that one. Totally not Shadowrun. Do a magazine ad for that. Well, in somewhat positive news, Happy Chef Goaty Last of the Goats is at least fairly profitable. We've made $250,000 off of that, and Happy Games told us to make an Angel game is technically profitable. Not a lot of profit, I'll admit, but technically profitable. Oh, hang on. I see Totally Not Shadowrun is done. Remind me what more time you were a strategy game, right? Yeah, it's a strategy game. Anyone who's got a really nice fan base of strategy games, that's you, right? Yeah, epics. Why don't you guys have our game, please? Hey, 43%, that's better than we've been doing recently. Off you go. Off you go. Totally not Shadowrun, by the way. Totally not Shadowrun. Happy Games told us to make an Angel game coming off the market with $9,000 in profit. Woot. And that is probably an excellent place to call it on Mad Games Tycoon 2 for today. Don't know that we've really made a slightest bit of progress here. We've put some games out, they've broadly tanked, and then we kept doing that. It's been a vicious circle around here at Calm Dave Co. Happy Chef Goaty, Last of the Goats, taken off the market. Hey, $250,000, I'll take it. So guys, do please let me know what you're continuing to think of Mad Games Tycoon 2. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. You know when those alarm company advertisements say, somebody's the victim of a robbery every 11 seconds? It's these guys. It's the Powells. They are, in fact, the victim of a robbery every 11 seconds because, me. Pablo here is looking for a little favor. Little financial favor from El Devo Magnifico. Citizens Tropico, everything is under control. This is not a fire. This is not a fire. This is an aggressive urban redevelopment program.